Red Dead Redemption 2 is my number one favorite game of all time. And let me explain why Red Dead Redemption 2 is a masterpiece. Red Dead Redemption 2 came out on October 26, 2018. When I was about a little boy, I was 11 years old. And I heard this game on ads, YouTubers, etc. I was like, oh, it's a little cowboy game. So I started watching videos. The number one video I watched about Red Dead Redemption 2 was EMBR or Ember or oh yeah, man. This man was hilarious to me. This guy got me into Red Dead Redemption 2. So I went to my little mommy and I said, "Mama, can I get this little game?" She's like, "Alright." A couple weeks after, I finally got the game. It was about like November when I got it. I'm not sure. When I got Red Dead Redemption 2, we started off with the Van der Linde gang in the snowy forest on the road, looking for a shelter to stay in. I was very interested in this game, even in the beginning. Many people complained how slow the game was, but I didn't care. I was in love with this game from the beginning. I was excited to play this game because I watched EMBR play Red Dead. I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna just stop with the history, okay? And I'm gonna just explain why it's a masterpiece. The world of Red Dead Redemption 2 is massive, okay? Don't get me wrong, it's massive. But I think that's a good thing. There's many locations in Red Dead Redemption 2 map, okay? That's what I'm trying to get. And it's so beautiful, okay? So beautiful. Many surprises. It's unpredictable. It's massive. I just love it. Sometimes I would just hop on the game, sit down, look at the beautiful sky, the sunsets, the sunrises, the forest, the desert, the swamps, and etc. People complain how the map is so huge, it's annoying to get on your horse and just ride to the end of the map. I'm not complaining. Just go on cinematic mode and you don't have to keep pressing X. Just sit there, watch TikTok, and enjoy, I guess. I hate when people talk about that. It's a bit annoying. Characters. The Van der Linde gang and villains are absolutely amazing. My favorite character in Red Dead Redemption 2 is not just Arthur Morgan, but number one is Dutch Van der Linde.
Senor, por favor. Damn, that's good.
Not Red Dead Redemption 1, Van der Linde. He's a bit insane, okay? But number 2 is Arthur Morgan. But number 1 is Dutch Van der Linde. Why? He's a bad guy. He's a bad person. He's insane. He has a plan.
I had a goddamn plan!
Dutch Van der Linde was a great leader. A great father figure for Arthur, and I think about John, but he always protected his group, okay? From the beginning, he was. At the end, he was just completely insane when they went to St. Louis and crap like that. But Arthur Morgan, let's move on to him. Arthur Morgan was just a regular cowboy who has an amazing backstory and cares for his people. The decisions you can make with either be the bad guy with bad honor or be the good guy with good honor. And that's what I like about the game, is you could either be on the bad honor or good honor. I was of course on the good honor. Arthur Morgan was like a person you would know in person. Okay, he's not just a character, but he's an amazing person you would know in person, like I said. He's like a character from books, from movies. He's like one of the iconic characters nowadays. in the new gen games, I guess.
That's the way it is.
There's a plot mountain of Red Dead Redemption 2. Rise in action, climax, falling action, and resolution, or whatever. I forgot what it's called. From the beginning, it was a slow part of the game. In chapter 1, there's 6 chapters, okay? 6 chapters in the game. Chapter 1 was a bit slow. Chapter 2 was good. Chapter 3 was, wow, so awesome. Chapter 4, Chapter 5, Chapter 6.
And where we are, and they know who we are.
Way I see it, best thing we can do is let the week go. Move on, get our money, start over.
It's amazing. Every chapter is amazing. Okay? The characters' deaths break me. Arthur Morgan's death. Arthur Morgan's death is the first character I actually cried. First game I cried. An uncle with lumbago.
Well, I got some things to take care
Oh,
of.
not a problem. I'll come too.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm real sick, John.
The plot and the story from beginning to end was just magnificent. It was immaculate.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
It was beautiful. It was sad. And when you move on to John, it's just like, wow. This whole story comes from a book and a movie at the same time. It's not just a basic story. It's not like, oh, be a cowboy, rob people, ride horses, be in a gang. No, it's more than that. Far from it. It has such a big story and such a big impact. And this is the game that actually made, like, okay, this game made me mature at a young age, 11 years old. I am about to be 16 this month. This game made me mature, made me who I am. And I replayed it so many times. And I still cry. Because it is magnificent. It is a masterpiece. Rockstar Games made a bon appetit dish, a great meal to eat, and make you drop a tear from how perfect it is. Graphics and the realistic details. I still learn things from Red Dead 2. Not too long ago, me and D-Day played Red Dead Redemption 2 just to talk and chill, sit back on Arthur Morgan's death place, the cliff, and we were just talking. And we would just start playing around, shooting each other. And when I was stepping on D-Day's body's blood, I looked at the ground and found blood footprints. I did not know that. There's so many details, realistic details in this game. The ground. There's people that can eat and to finish the food. There's a cigarette that can just go out, you know? Realistic. This is like a third... I don't know how to explain. It's hard to put into words how amazing the graphics and details are. Okay? They did an outstanding performance for that category of graphics and realistic details. It's just amazing. I still learn things from Red Dead Redemption 2. That's another reason why it's a masterpiece. Arthur getting TB and dying on that cliff broke me. Made me cry. And him with the Van der Linde gang, he had so much he had loyalty in the gang. He was like a dog who's very loyal to its master. And when he sees how this gang is just getting destroyed, mostly because of Micah and Dutch's decisions after, well, this is just a theory, when Dutch were on the train thing, I forgot what they're called, when he hit his head, it just changed his mindset.
The hassle. This leads to a massive shootout through the streets of Saint Denis in which Dutch, Lenny and Arthur of course board a trolley. After a while of shooting, the brakes on the trolley break and this is what follows.
The thing's broke. Hold on!
At the end of the cutscene and in the dialogue in the gameplay that follows, it becomes quite clear that Dutch has sustained a blow to the head.
Made him go crazy, start developing insanity. Far Cry 3, reference. It just made him a broken man. Arthur Morgan saw it. Everyone saw it. That's why they left. Some died, some left. I personally think that Red Dead Redemption 2 is better than GTA and most story games. And you're like, what are you, idiot? Most people would agree, most would disagree. GTA, I didn't hate it, okay? But it's a decade game, okay? And people still play it. I don't know why. I don't know why. It has a better story, better characters, better plot, better graphics. And people still rather GTA. That's why I don't understand. All because you drive, you shoot. Oh yeah, I'm having sex. Oh, get banged on. This way, that's all they care about. You know, they don't really care about the story because they mostly play GTA Online. And I would say this: GTA Online and Red Dead Redemption Online are, I think, equally matched, but they both get boring at times, in my opinion. But Red Dead Redemption 2 has a better story than most games. God of War, I don't know. I think they're equally matched. I love both God of War Ragnarok and God of War 2018 and Red Dead Redemption 2. Equally matched of storytelling. But this whole game, all those categories, if you played it, you cook it, you mix it together, you mix it. It's just a masterpiece. Put on the dish, eat it. Ooh! It's just pure perfection. This game made me and Nate best friends. That's why this game made us like brothers. And I'll explain why. One day, I was bored. I saw Nate have Red Dead Redemption. So I was like, hey, want to play Red Dead Redemption online? He said, I bet. We were about, 12, 13. We started playing. We're having a hell of a good time. This was, funny moments. We started hanging out in person. We started cooking up this friendship. We started a YouTube channel. He went to my videos. This gained a better relationship. For 4.5 years now. I've known him for 6 years. But when we started becoming best friends for 4.5 years, Nate is like a brother to me. This game is the cause of Nate and me and Nate's relationship. Many people would there's no way a game can make y'all like best friends. Okay, well, I just told you how that game made us have a great relationship. Nate is a brother to me, dude. And I gotta thank Red Dead for it. If anyone hates Red Dead, I would debate them, argue with them, make them think smarter, okay? Open their eyes to see why it's a masterpiece. This is my point of view of Red Dead Redemption 2. And thank you for watching.
Whenever we happen to meet, you're always helping people and smiling.
I had a son. He passed away. I had a girl who loved me. I threw that away. My mama died when I was a kid. And my daddy, well, I watched him die. And it weren't soon enough.
My husband died a long time ago. Life is full of pain. But there is also love and beauty.
What am I gonna do now?
Be grateful that for the first time, you see your life clearly.
Sure.
Perhaps you could help somebody. Helping makes you really happy.
But I still don't believe in nothing.
Often, neither do I. But then I meet someone like you, and everything makes sense.
You're too smart for me, sister. I guess I'm afraid.
Oh, I got you now, you bastard.
We are all bastards, my friend. But only one of us is some would-be emperor's whore.
We know who you are.
And nobody knows who you are. Not even your goddamn father.
You maggots are going to die.
Eventually. I'm sure we will.
All right, Arthur, come on, let's go. You go. Keep pushing, Arthur. No, I think I've pushed all I can. Come on, you go. We ain't got time for this, not now. We ain't both gonna make it. Go. Now, I'll hold them up. It would mean a lot to me. Please. Ain't no more time for talk. Go. Arthur. Go to your family. Arthur! Get the hell out of here and be a goddamn man. You're my brother. I know. I know. God damn you, bastards!
It is over. Now. Arthur. It's over.
Dutch. Right. You know it, and I know it.
He's sick. He's dying. He's talking crazy.
I gave you all I had. I did.
Come on. Dutch. Let's go, buddy. We made it. We won. Come on.
Sean made it. He's the only one. The rest of us. I tried. In the end, I did.
Let's go. We can make it. Come on, Dutch. Come on!
the way it is. That's the way it is. That's the way